presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association, and they are Jason Mack, also Kevin Cantine, Craig Cantine, Monty Robinson, and Jordan Sutton. And so there's your officials. We had a chance to sit down and talk earlier this week with both coaches and to get their feel for tonight's game. We're going to come back in 1 minute. We're going to do our pregame interviews, and that's brought to you by Jensen Rock and Sand right here on Star 99.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McClellan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McClellan Swanson Dental. McClellan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
WRT wants your photos. It's time for the annual WRT Photo Calendar Contest. Send up to 12 of your favorite local photos to photo@westrib.com. It's for WRT members only, with the chance at awesome bragging rights and cool prizes too. Go to westrib.com for more details. WRT is proud to offer the area's fastest broadband internet speeds, with up to an incredible 10 gig download and upload now available, 10 times faster than ever before. Get fast. Get WRT.
Welcome back from the break. We're going to do our pregame, starting with Coach McNamara from over there at the Grizzlies and the co-op that is what am I saying here? Dakota Hills. I almost said Hill City. I don't know why I want to say that, but Coach McNamara, welcome. And you know what? It's the early part of the season, and everything is still fresh and new. How are you guys doing?
We're doing pretty good for the first couple weeks here. Just working hard. We got a group of kids right now, only about 2 juniors and 1 senior, so we're young, but we're working hard and getting better every day.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing is you want to improve week by week. I always say the regular season is kind of like practice. Then you get in the playoffs, and that's when you run a peak. Some of the things that we saw from you guys last year when you came out here to Mobridge-Pollock is a really athletic bunch. There's a lot of speed, and then there's some good size too. You've got a great combination, don't you?
Yes, we do. Yeah, I wish we had a little more speed, but that's all right. We'll take as little as we can get, but we're doing a pretty good job.
X's and O's of the thing offensively. It's one of those things where a coach's dream is to be able to mix it up, run and pass. How's that coming along for you?
Pretty good. As best we can. Me being the first year head coach here, so trying to learn my system. So we're going along, a little slow, but that's what they need to learn my stuff. But try to get a little bit of 50-50s. But last game we were a little close to 60-40 run pass, but we're getting to where we want to be. So.
Yeah, then on the defensive side, it's in high school football. I always say it's about being smart and making your reads and filling the gaps. Defense is something that you can preach and preach and preach, and until they get out on the field, you just never know. How's your defense?
For the first game last week, we did all right. Tackling could have been a little better, but that was the first time really going live against another jersey, so come to be expected like that. But they're getting the defense what we need to do, but they're getting better with the reads. With our D-backs do a little better job. We need to be where they need to be. So
put you on a spot just for a second. Scout the Grizzlies and tell me what you would see in a scouting report against your team.
I get inside information. Just, we're a hard-working team. Like I said, we're young. We're up to start 3 freshmen and about 6 sophomores, so we're pretty much young, but they work hard and they do the best, like I said. So.
If I'm not wrong, this is the second year of this co-op between Wilmot, Summit, and Waubay, or is it more than that?
I think it's been 5 years. Like
5 years. Okay. Well, this is our second year playing you guys, and it's one of those things where when you co-op with towns like that, you're traveling to practice, you're traveling to games, and so are you seeing any stress or any interpretation? 'Cause. 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 '
kids have been doing it for a while now, so they're getting used to right. We do half practice here in Wilmot, half practice in Waubay, so they get even out bus rides, practice, and stuff like that. But kids pretty much used to it, and they know what time the bus leaves. So they're pretty fun for them, sit on the bus, talk to their buddies. So I think they enjoy it half the time. So
I imagine the majority of practices this week, at least, are in Waubay, being that the game is there on Friday, right?
yeah, we try to do every other week. This is where the our next home games are at. So this last 2 weeks we're in Waubay, the next 2 will be in Wilmot, stuff like that. And where our next home games we play at.
So you guys are on a bye next week, is that what I'm hearing?
No.
You guys,
We're on by until we're on the roll. I think we're at. I don't even know where we're at next week. But we're on by until last week, so we play all the way through.
You know, some coaches love that bye in the last week because they can heal up before the playoffs. What are your feelings about a bye week?
It all depends. I kind of like it a little towards the middle. That way we can take a little break and kind of reassess if we need to change something up going into playoffs. But I also like it at the end. That way we just play all the way through too. So I only like the beginning one. I like to see them towards the end or the last game. So
Yeah, I bet if you asked 100 coaches, 99 of them would say, I don't want that bye in the beginning of the season.
yeah, that would not be for that. Would just not. You just don't have nothing to really go off of.
Right.
So,
Well, I tell you what, we're looking forward to seeing the Grizzlies on the field and being there. We appreciate your time. We know that with the beginning of school and everything else, you're a busy guy, and I really appreciate this, and we wish you the best of luck.
thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll be back in 2 minutes right here. This is Star 99.
You get out a bucket of water, drain the hose across the yard, and now you're ready to wash your car. And then when you're done, you have to put it all away. That sounds like a lot of work when all you have to do is take your car to a Waukee Car Wash in Mobridge. Whether you want to do it yourself in one of our self-service bays or drive through one of our new automatic bays, it's definitely easier than doing it on your lot. We even have vacuums too. Take the hassle out of washing your car at a Waukee Car Wash in Mobridge.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinic, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Alan Lawrence, Dr. Donald Blusick, General Surgeon, Dr. Josh Henderson, and Dr. Travis Henderson, Internal Medicine, and for family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Golden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinic.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm Agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Dad, at college we learned that every good business has a mission statement. Does Jensen Rock and Sand have one?
Of course we do. Our mission statement is to provide quality products and services, exceed our customers' expectations, and create a good working environment for our employees.
Wow, that's exactly what we do. I guess having a mission statement isn't important as actually doing what you say.
Grace, you're so smart.
I get it from you, Dad.
For your commercial, agriculture, and residential construction projects, call Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Gettysburg, Faulkton, or Fort Yates.
Hey, welcome back from the break. We're going to talk right now with Coach Holmstrom from Mobridge-Pollock. And, Coach, I don't know if you know this, but you've caused quite a buzz around town. Everywhere I go, everybody's talking about this new offense and how exciting Mobridge-Pollock football is right now. I tell you, I saw it, and I'm just kind of in disbelief for a high school team to operate that fast. That was amazing.
Well, thank you. And I'll tell you what, our assistant coaches and the players have really bought in, and they've really worked diligently and studied and practiced and repped it. And I agree. It was quite impressive. And we're just going to get better. You know, as the season goes on, we're going to keep on refining, keep on getting better at what we do. And it is very exciting because it's not the normal fast break offense. It's a pro style, and so it has really all facets of the game, everything from trap, power, the quick passing and the drop back passing, sprint out, all that stuff, screens, all that good stuff. So, yeah, real credit to the guys. Thank you, Andy.
You know, and one of the things that is, I remember my playing days, Monday film session, it's a whole lot better to watch a W than it is an L. And I bet you guys were pleased with what you saw, but I always know a coach has things that he wants to work on. What kind of things this week have you been working on with the kids?
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing that we've implemented and we really have enjoyed over the years is where we come in on Saturday morning and we watch the film right away. And there was a lot of good things on the film and then things obviously that we need to improve on. So, you know, one of the things that we looked at is like, for example, our pass drops. We play a zone defense, but we drop to the receiver. So some were done well, others not so well, and that's one of those things that takes time. So we're working on that hard this week. Also, as far as when we are coming off the ball, we're always concerned as far as what the steps are and perfecting our steps. If we found in football that if you can perfect your footwork, then all the other things become a lot faster and better. And so we've been working on that really, really hard. And then the third area that you're always trying to work on is tackling. You know, I thought we tackled quite well on Friday night, and we hit it again because there were some areas that we want to get better on. That's one of them. So we want to be really known as a very good hard-nosed tackling team.
You know what I really liked watching your defense in the second half? It seems like they all rallied around the ball. There wasn't just one guy going out there and trying to make a solo tackle. Everybody was out there trying to get on the ball and making the tackle. And you guys, you faced a pretty tough running game. I mean, two guys that were pretty tough coming out of the backfield, and it was a lot of dives. But, man, did they put their heads down. But I liked it really in the second half that there was a bunch of guys around the ball on defense.
And, you know, it's a real credit to, once again, to our coaches, Coach Flaherty, Coach Stotes, Coach Chemnitz, and Coach Nas. You know, whenever we work our scrimmage in practice, I mean, they're constantly preaching to those kids to get to the football. And that's where you really become a good defense, is when that becomes instinctive, where people are constantly getting to the football. I think what happened was as the game progressed, our defense got better and better and better. And you were very perceptive on that. You know, it was one of those things where we made and that's what you like to see in a game too, especially first game of the season, because, you know, to get that real simulated effort as far as getting to the football and making game tackling, that's something that you can work on in practice, but when it comes in a game, it's really special.
You know, you talked about your assistant coaches. I saw a real fire with all those guys looking down in the pregame warmups. Everybody was excited to be there. Talking with Coach Chemnitz up in the press box, and the excitement that your assistant coaches are bringing, that's got to be a refreshing feeling, isn't it?
Oh, it's so much fun as the head football coach to have guys that are committed. And all the good things too, you know, the excitement, the positivity, you know, I'm sure you and the listeners remember right before that game, there was quite a rainstorm, and it you know, to be very frank with you, it disrupted our pregame warmups. And, but you know, as much as it disrupted it, everybody stayed positive. Everybody just said, okay, we just make the adjustment. We just go with it. And that's a real credit to everybody, you know, the players, the assistant coaches. And when you can take a last second thing and it kind of throws a wrench in your plans and then still perform at a very high level, it's really a credit to those guys. And they're very excited, positive coaches. And it's a blessing to have them.
One last point that I wanted to bring up and talk to you a little bit about was the fans. It seemed like it was a packed stadium. Everybody was very energetic. It was exciting. The fans are coming out, and that's got to be nice, when you got that support behind you as a coach, as a team. Mobridge-Pollock is known for their fan base, but boy, I tell you what, Friday night was extra special.
Yeah, that is, Mobridge-Pollock, it's a football school. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I've just arrived. We've only been here a few months, but I can tell already. You're exactly right. The fans are knowledgeable. They support the team. We have a community that really they want good football, and they support good football, and that's really a special thing. I don't know if you noticed this too. I know you were busy interviewing the players and then Coach Flaherty, but after the game, it was so special to see how happy the parents, supporters, girlfriends, just friends, aunts, uncles, whatever. It was such a special thing to see all those people congregate, and they didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
We left the lights on for quite some time after, and I think I probably could have left about another 25 minutes.
Yeah, living here as long as I have, I know how special the fan base is, and the moms and dads and so on and so forth. So I tell you what, I am super excited about this Friday and the game with Dakota Hills. I know that you guys have worked hard this week, and it's going to be another great one. I look forward to talking to you next week about this game tonight. So, Coach, thank you so much, and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for all you do, Andy. We really appreciate it.
You bet. Hey, we'll be back in 2 minutes right here. This is Star 99.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
It's football season.
It is, but it's also fall fishing season.
That's right. The fish are biting, and it's pretty exciting.
Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right?
If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and, of course, great fishing advice.
And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast
and wishes the Mobridge-Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McQuillan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
WRT wants your photos. It's time for the annual WRT Photo Calendar Contest. Send up to 12 of your favorite local photos to photo@westriv.com. It's for WRT members only, with the chance at awesome bragging rights and cool prizes too. Go to westriv.com for more details. WRT is proud to offer the area's fastest broadband internet speeds, with up to an incredible 10 gig download and upload now available. 10 times faster than ever before. Get fast. Get WRT.
Hey, welcome back here. We're Waubay tonight. We're just about ready to get things kicked off. It's week number 2 of the high school football season. Mobridge-Pollock has traveled all the way over here to Waubay to take on Dakota Hills. Every time I want to say Hill City, it's Dakota Hills. Dakota Hills is a co-op of 3 schools, Wilmot, Summit, and Waubay. And so that's where we're at tonight. We are ready for some football. I believe they are going to do the national anthem before they do the starting lineups, which gives us a little extra time. Starting lineups tonight brought to you by Gas and Goodies of Mobridge. And so they're going to raise the flag, play the national anthem. We're going to take a 2-minute break. 2 minutes, we're coming back with your Gas and Goodies starting lineup right here on Star 99.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Wahi Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash, or use their manual wash and do it yourself at a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our number one priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant. And if you need medical care, then trust our team. Physician assistants Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, Todd Selfrank, and Annette Hollenbeck. And don't forget about Dory Voidy, our nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Where are you going? Stop! You're practically on E. You don't just roll by gas and goodies in Mobridge. Are you crazy? You fill us up and I'll be right back. This is why you stop. Fresh homemade pizza by the slice. Ice cold beer and beverages. They now have liquor too. And I couldn't pass up the caramel rolls for the morning.
They have all that?
And more. Propane fills, lottery room, ATM. I've been stopping at Gas and Goodies in Mobridge for years. Never just drive by. Whew. All right, welcome back here. We are in Waubay. It is Dakota Hills and the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers, and Tigers are on the scoreboard as the visitors tonight. We'll introduce their starters first. At right tackle on the defensive side, it's number 74, Tony Walm, 5'11", a 210-pound senior. At nose tackle is number 63, Deuce Fisher, a 5'10", 250-pound junior. At left tackle is number 53, Wyatt Ziegler, 5'9", 210, and a freshman. One of the Viper linebackers is number 89, Andrew Fulkerson, 6'2", 185-pound junior. The other Viper is number 80, Jesse Bearshard, 6'1", 185 pounds and a junior. At right outside linebacker is number 6, Talon Carmody, a 5'8", 145-pound junior. I had him at 6'8". What do you think about that? Middle linebacker tonight is going to be Cole Wellner, number 45, 5'8", 205-pound senior. And the left outside linebacker is number 81, Kobe Johnson Goodshield, 6 foot, 175-pound senior. Playing at one cornerback is number 1, Dylan Berg, 5'9", 140-pound senior. The other cornerback is going to be number 27, Joseph Dutenhofer, a 5'8", 160-pound junior. And at safety is number 22, Craig Yellow, a 6'2", 185-pound freshman. The Tigers are coached by Ted Holmstrom. Also, Ryan Chemnitz also out there, Donovan Flaherty, and I can't remember Naz's first name. Huh? Todd Nas. There you go. There's your coaching staffs for Mobridge-Pollock. All right. On the other side of the ball, the offensive unit for the Grizzlies. At left tackle, number 50, Zane Owen. At left guard, number 58, Caleb Miller. At center, 52, Levi Wempner. At right guard is Brooks Dolan. And at right tackle is Nolan Thuringer. At one of the wideouts is going to be Jason Doctor, number 5. The other wideout is number 44, Lincoln Niles. At a wingback, it's going to be Tyle Gailkowski. In the backfield, number 7, Caleb Y. And the halfback is going to be Tegan Gailkowski. And the quarterback is number 14, Dylan Rumsa. Now, you notice I didn't give any heights, measurements, or years. We didn't get them from them. So I have to go with the information I have. Coin toss is coming up, and then we'll have a kickoff. Kickoff tonight is brought to you by MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve. Let's hear from them right now. We'll come back. We'll see who's kicking, who's getting the ball right here. You're listening to high school football on Star 99.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and its dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live. Just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, one of the things they've changed in the past, I'll say 5 years, is after the introductions, they do the coin toss. And so it's out there right now. Mobridge-Pollock called it. They did not win the toss, and the Grizzlies have won the toss. They're going to take the ball and start the first half with the football. So Mobridge-Pollock will be kicking, and I'm sure it's going to be Johnson Goodshield to put a boot on the ball as the team captains shake hands, show a lot of sportsmanship, and get to the other sidelines. We are just moments away from a kickoff here. And one of those nights, it is, the whole way here we saw rain, and then we saw some more rain, and then there was rain. And, you know what? I'm not complaining. After the dry spell that we've had the last couple of months, rain is a good thing. Now, as far as field conditions, it looks like it took it pretty well. Doesn't look like they got as much rain as, say, Aberdeen, Roscoe. But we'll find out if there's a little slip sliding away or not. And back deep, one of the deep ones is going to be Dylan Rumsa. And I'm trying to find a number out there. It looks like it might be Caleb Y out there. And, of course, Johnson Goodshield is going to put a boot on the ball as he gets it at the 40-yard line. Actually, it's not. It's not Johnson Goodshield. Cole Wellner, it looks like, is going to put a boot on the ball. No? Who? Sandquist. What number is that? Number 15, Mark Sandquist, a sophomore, 5'9", 142 pound. And here we go. It's an end-over-ender. It's going to be picked up at about the 25-yard line, and that's all they're going to get right there. Niles jumps on it, one of the up men, and the Grizzlies are going to take the football 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, it looks like. So the Tiger defense comes out on the field, the Grizzly offense out there. And as we said, it's Dylan Rumsa, the quarterback and guy in charge of this Grizzly offense. As they break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, they're going to throw a trips package out here on the near side and one lone set out on the far side. Lone set back in the backfield out of the gun. Here's a snap and a quick pass out to the right side, and it is incomplete. We're going to pause right now for this station identification.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, Star 99, KOLY-FM, Mobridge. Eyes on the road, not on your phone.
Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have the ball at their own 25-yard line, and once again, they are coming to the line of scrimmage with a trips package on this side and dual outs on the far side. Nobody in the backfield. It's naked, and the pass over the middle is almost picked off. And getting out there defending was Talon Carmody. He got a little bit of a paw on that one and knocked it down. 3rd down and 10 coming up for the Grizzlies. Again, from their own 25-yard line. So they went empty backfield that time. They've got the spread formation going for them right now. Trying to spread out the defense. Now, here's a question for you. As a Tiger defender, are you going to pin them back and go after it, or are you going to try to defend something within the stakes, the chains? Again, naked backfield, and here's a snap out of the gun. The Tigers come after the quarterback, and he is going to be dropped for about a 5-yard gain as Rumsa rambled and rumbled, and coming up there to make the tackle that time was a combination of Deuce Fisher and Cole Wellner. So 4th down and 5 coming up, and it looks like there's a little confusion. They are going to punt it away. Back deep for the Tigers is going to be Eisman and not Jackson. That is Holden Eisman back there ready to receive. And the snap goes over the punter's head, and he's just going to jump on it. The Tigers are going to have the ball inside the 9-yard line. So Tigers are going to have their first possession, 1st and 10, from the Grizzlies' 9-yard. Well, they're going to put it on the 10-yard line, so 1st and goal basically, and the Tigers don't waste any time. They get right to the line of scrimmage. I formation in the backfield, split slot over here on the near side, and here comes Jackson Eisman. He is ready to take the snap as he's waiting for the whistle to blow. Now he crawls in under center, puts motion in the backfield. Eisman looks over the defense now, takes a snap, quick pass, and it's going to go over here. It's going to be freed. He gets the corner and is pushed out of bounds just outside the 5 to about the 6-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 6.
Pushed out by
11:03 here, and the Tigers are already on the doorstep. 3-yard game. We're going to say they push him out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So 2nd down and goal from the 8. Here's a handoff straight ahead, and it is going to be this time Schoenhardt as he gets down to about the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal coming up. No huddle again. Back up there, and Eisman gets the snap this time. He rolls out to the right side. He's looking into the end zone. He's going to take it himself. He's going to be stopped short. It'll be 4th and goal from about the 1. The keeper that time, the defense stretched that out as far as it could and stopped a touchdown. So 4th and goal from the 1. Galkowski was the one out there that made the play for the Grizzlies. And I think that the Grizzlies have called a timeout. It's an official timeout. Oh, there's an injured player that made his way off the field. I formation once again. Jackson looks over the defense. He's waiting for the whistle. Now he's going to crawl in under center. Looks it over again. Now takes it himself straight up the gut, and it's a touchdown. And there you go. The Tigers on the board. It's 6-0 on a 1-yard keeper by Jackson Eisman with 10:36 left here in the first quarter. Tigers got on the board. Bad snap to the punter. The ball went all the way back to the 10. They had it 1st and goal. It took them 4 tries, but they got it into the barn. And the 2-point conversion's coming up. I formation once again in the backfield. This time, Jackson Eisman's going to roll out. He's got a man in the corner. It's going to be incomplete. Intended that time. It looks like to me he was trying to find Shane Henderson, maybe a little tall for the 6'4" sophomore. So with that, our first scorers on the board. It's Tigers 6, Grizzlies nothing. We're going to take 60 seconds. Come right back. This is Star 99.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
It's football season.
It is, but it's also fall fishing season.
That's right. The fish are biting, and it's pretty exciting.
Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right?
If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and, of course, great fishing advice.
And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast
and wishes the Mobridge-Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Well, it was a high end-over-ender. Galkowski picked it up at the 30 and advanced it across the 35 up to about the 41-yard line. And that's where the Grizzlies are going to have it at their own 41. But there is an injury on the field right now. One of the players from the Grizzlies is holding a shoulder, it looks like. Trying to find a number out there. Looks like maybe it is Ty Galekowski. It'd be a big loss for this Grizzlies team as he is one of the wideouts or wingbacks. And he's going to make it off the field without any help from the coaching staff, but he is holding that shoulder. And it is. It's Ty Galekowski. He'll make his way to the sideline and get some attention from the trainers over there before the Grizzlies go back to work on offense. Tiger defense out on the field. They're showing that three-man front with the two Vipers. I am going to have an extensive talk with Coach Holmstrom about what Vipers are. I know that I looked it up on the internet. It's something that Mississippi State initiated. It's kind of like a linebacker that floats. But I want to talk to him about high school football and Vipers. It's got to be something that you got to have two guys out there who are pretty smart. They're going to go with slots both ways, split out on the far side, lone setback in the backfield, and under center this time is Rumza. Rumza is going to hand it off, and a little bit of an end around to Jackson Doctor. Doctor's hitting the backfield. He's not going to get much there. In fact, he's going to lose about 1.5 yards. It'll be second down, a long 11, short 12, coming up as they move the ball inside the 40 to the Grizzly 39-yard line. 10:05 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 our score. Tigers on top. Tigers got on the board very early in this first quarter. After a bad snap that went over the punter's head, they recovered inside the 10. Again, both ways they're going to go with the little jet, and it is going to be to Tegan Galekowski, and he is going to be hit at about the line of scrimmage. Not much of a gain there. It'll be third down. Again, long 11 and short 12. Third down and long coming up. Grizzlies trying to figure out something to move the chains here. It's a long third down situation. And again, the question for the Tiger defense is, do you pin them back and go after the quarterback, or do you drop back in coverage and go cover 3 on this Grizzly offense? We'll see. For the Grizzlies, are they going to empty that backfield, go naked again? It sure looks like it. They're going to go, no, actually, lone setback, trips over here on the near side, lone split out on the far side, and out of the gun is going to be Rumsa. Rumsa snap, 3-step drop, looks down the middle, and it is going to be overthrown. And I believe that time it was intended for Tegan Galekowski, broken up back there, and a nice play by the Tigers. And that's Dylan Berg back there playing center field, breaking that one up. So 4th down and 11. And punt formation comes out again for the Grizzlies. Back deep is going to be Holden Eisman. And they're just hoping for a good snap this time. And again, it's going to be a bad snap. It goes over the head of the punter, and it's going to be downed inside the 17-yard line. And that's where the Tigers are going to have the ball. 1st and 10 from the Grizzlies, 17-yard line. So the exchange between punter and center is one thing that they're going to probably work a lot on next week. Tigers, no wasting time, right to the line of scrimmage. I formation in the backfield, slots both ways, and here comes Jackson Eisman. He's under the center now. He's going to hand it off, and this time with a nice cut inside. It's a 10-yard gain that time as Simon Freed continues to run the ball. Flag all over the place. Brooks Dolan coming up to make the stop for the Grizzlies. Late flag coming in. Holding against the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. So a great run by Simon Freed is going to be negated, and they'll back it up. And it's going to be 1st and longer than 10, it looks like. 1st and 14 coming up for the Tigers. And again, no huddle, right to the line of scrimmage. Tigers get up there with the eye package and slots both ways. Jackson Eisman under the gun. He's going to fake the handoff, play action. No, it's a keeper. And here's Jackson Eisman. He gets the edge. He's going to turn the corner. Touchdown! And Jackson Eisman is dancing in the barn right now. 12-0. Tigers on top.
23 left in the first quarter is 12-0.
Tigers will get to the line of scrimmage for that 2-point conversion. Again, no messing around. Get back up there and get ready to go. I formation in the backfield. Jackson Eisman this time going to give it off to Freed. Freed is going to head for the corner of the end zone. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and the Tigers now lead 14-0. And we're going to be back this time 30 seconds with another boot right here. This is Star 99.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why, when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mobridge. Your smile, our success.
Jackson Eisman gets in on the naked bootleg, and it's 14-0. And it's Tigers on top, 8:23 left here in this first quarter. And the Tigers are going to get ready to tee it up and boot it away one more time. And the ball is handed this time. And going back deep is Mark Sandquist for Mobridge-Pollock. And I'm trying to find numbers back there for the Lincoln Congi is going to be one of them. He's kind of a bigger guy. Also back there is Dylan Rumza.
For the Tigers is Mark Sandquist, number 15.
Mark Sandquist gets a boot on the ball, high end over ender, going to be picked up. No, the ball is muffed, and getting on top of the ball this time is going to be who's got it? We got it. No, they got it. Lincoln Congi actually jumped on the ball, but it is going to be all the way back to their 15-yard line. That's where they're going to have it. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Tigers with great pursuit on that. Almost got on the ball, and I thought for a second they did, but the Grizzlies were all over it, and they've got a 1st and 10 coming up. And again, Rumsa will bring the offensive unit out on the field as he breaks the huddle and gets to the line of scrimmage. Lone setback in the backfield. They're going to have a split and slot and 2 tight ends over on the other side. Handoff, no, it's going to be that jet sweep, and it is going to go nowhere. Back there in the backfield making the stop was Jesse Bearshart, and a loss on the play of about a yard. 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Grizzlies. And a long huddle this time as the coach for the Grizzlies sends the play out. And that's Coach Jason McNamara. You heard from him in the pregame show. He's got a lot of hope for this team this year. And he says these kids are working as hard as you can. Out of the gun this time is Rumsa. Takes a snap. He's going to call his own number. And he got out of one tackle. He gets back to about the original line of scrimmage before he's brought down.
Quarterback keeper for number 14, Dylan Rumsa.
And picking up numbers out there right now. It's going to be Kobe Johnson Goodshield out there to make the stop. Actually about a 2-yard pickup. 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Grizzlies. And again, I've said it all year long, and last year and the year before that, long 3rd downs does nothing but give coaches gray hair. They hate that. 3rd down and 9 as they break the huddle. They get back to the line of scrimmage. Trips package out here on the near side. Lone split out on the far side. Lone setback in the backfield. Rumza out of the gun. Takes a snap. He wants to throw it out there in the flat, and it is going to be dropped. Incomplete. And that was intended for Lincoln Niles. So 4th down and 9 coming up. Now, they do have their back against the wall here. So the deep snap, and the punter is going to be very close to the end zone, so he really cannot let this snap go over his head for a touchback.
Brooks Dolan.
Here comes the snap, and it's right in his hand this time. Great snap, great punt. Straight up in the air, picked up by Holden Eisman. He drops it, and the Tigers are on top of it. That was a nice job that time by Joseph Dudenhofer to get on the ball, but the Tigers do get it back, and their offensive unit comes out on the field. They're going to have it at the Grizzly 44-yard line, 1st and 10. And I hate to say this, but this is the worst field position of the night for Mobridge-Pollock so far. I package in the backfield, slot out there, far out there on the left side, and here comes Jackson Eisman. He gets in under center, now sends motion, and takes a snap. It's going to be a pitch out to Freed on the sweep, and he is hit and dropped after about a 4-yard gain.
Tackled by number 21.
So it'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 41-yard line. Tigers right back to the line of scrimmage. I package in the backfield, slot out there on the far side. Here's a handoff this time, straight ahead running, and it's Schonard. Feel like every time he touches the ball, I need to have a diesel engine sound, because that's what it looks like out there. He gets about a 2-yard gain, 3rd down and a long 4 coming up for the Tigers. Jackson Eisman out of the gun. He's going to hand it off this time, Schonard. Schonard puts his head down. He's got a 1st down. Out across the 30 to about the 29-yard line.
Number 2, Carter Stokes.
Carter Stokes up there to make the stop for the Grizzlies. 1st and 10, the ball at the Grizzly 30-yard line, right to the line of scrimmage. I package in the backfield again. Here's Eisman. Quick pass out to the right side. It's caught and turning it upfield this time. And a nice catch and a nice little run that time. Shane Henderson,
Quick pass out number 82.
the 6'4" sophomore, makes a catch, turns a corner, and picks up 5 yards. Picked up 4. Easy, 1, the old-fashioned way. Here, earned that one. 2nd and 5 coming up. Here's a handoff again. Schonard right up the gut, and it takes a host of Grizzlies to bring him down. The big fullback is going to have another 1st down.
By game tackle of the Grizzlies.
And it looks like the Tigers are going to be on the doorstep from about the 16-yard line. I formation once again. Split right, slot left. Eisman wants to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Connection of Eisman to Eisman for
Yeah, that was Jackson to Holden, and it's a touch. As the Tigers are now up 20-0. That one coming from just about 17 yards out with 5:07 left here in the first quarter. It's now 20-0. Tigers on top. Mobridge-Pollock will get to the line of scrimmage for the 2-point conversion. Right, straight forward, Aiden Schonard, and he's in there. It's now 22-0, and we're ready for another kick. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll be right back. You're listening to high school football on Star 99.
WRT wants your photos. It's time for the annual WRT Photo Calendar Contest. Send up to 12 of your favorite local photos to photo@westriv.com. It's for WRT members only, with the chance at awesome bragging rights and cool prizes too. Go to westriv.com for more details. WRT is proud to offer the area's fastest broadband internet speeds, with up to an incredible 10 gig download and upload now available. 10 times faster than ever before. Get fast. Get WRT.
Welcome back here. 5:07 left here in the first quarter. We're in Waubay tonight. It is Dakota Hills taking on Mobridge-Pollock. And here's another kickoff for the Tigers. Back deep, it looks like it's going to be Lincoln Congi back there. And I believe it's Lincoln Niles as well. Here comes Sandquist as he's got it teed up from the 40-yard line. And they're just waiting for a whistle, and all the Tigers start moving at once. It's going to be the kick, end over ender, and they're going to say somebody got ahead of the ball. So back it up 5 yards, kick it again.
Offside by the Tigers on the kick. 5 yards replay kick. Back deep for the Grizzlies.
Somebody on that far side got a little ahead of Sandquist. Well, right now that somebody might be on the near side. They just kind of go like Keystone Cops right before the kick. So Sandquist this time is going to have it teed up at the 45-yard line, and that moves the Grizzlies up forward. Congi and Niles, both Lincoln. And again, Sandquist is going to get ready to put a boot on the ball. Here's the movement by the Tigers kicking team. And it's a high end-over-ender. It's going to hit the turf at about the 35-yard line. Oh, and it was so close to being recovered that time. But tell you what, Dylan Berg dove for it to try to get the kick recovered, and it was just out of his reach. Right now, Dylan Berg thinks, man, I wish I had 5 inches on my fingernails. He could have brought that back in. As it is, the Grizzlies are going to have pretty good field position as they've got it 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Tigers D comes back out there. They've been pretty good tonight. The offense for the Grizzlies comes out, and again, Dylan Rumsa brings them out on the field. He's going to have the lone setback and a kind of a power wing situation here. And we're going to be way offsides that time. Man, oh, man. Tell you what, somebody was in a hurry. How about that? I mean, they were in the backfield long before the ball snapped. Kobe Johnson Goodshield was trying to get all over that before it ever happened. So it'll be 1st and 5 now from the Grizzlies' 42. Under 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Tigers lead 22-0. Grizzlies get to the line of scrimmage. Double wing setup with a lone setback out there. And the handoff is going to go to the setback. And he turns the corner, picks up good yardage, trying to pick up a number out there. And that's Jackson Doctor. Doctor is one of those guys that plays wideout. And then, hey, I'll play tailback too. He picks up about 4 yards. 2nd down, we'll call it a long one. Long huddle set this time as the Grizzlies get to the line of scrimmage. And again, Doctor is dotting the backfield right now with a double wing. Motion in the backfield. Now the pitch out on the sweep is going to be Doctor. He can't get to the corner. Good pursuit by the Tiger defense. And again, it's Kobe Johnson Goodshield leading the way up there to make that tackle. Loss on the play is going to be about 4 yards, maybe 5 yards. We're going to say 3rd down, a short 6, long 5 coming up for the Grizzlies at their own 41-yard line. Tick-tock, under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. 22-0 our score, Tigers on top. And a very long huddle this time. Taking a look back at the back judge. He hasn't raised his hand or started waving anything yet. So, this time the spread look, they're going to go trips over here on the near side and a slot and split on the far side. Rumza is going to roll out to the left side, throw it out there, and it's going to be just out of the reach. That time intended for Tegan Gilkowski.
4th and 6 for the Grizzlies.
4th down and 6 coming up, and boy, I tell you what, they're sending Rumza back out there. I don't know if he's part of the kick punt team or not. Well, they've got a punter back there, and Holden Eisman's back deep.
Back deep is number 56, Brooks Dolan for the Grizzlies.
Brooks Dolan will do the punting. He'll get a boot on the ball, and there's going to be a flag. Somebody jumped. So the Tigers are actually jumping off sides again. Tell you what, Saturday morning film session, and Coach Holmstrom sees that. It might be a couple extra laps. 4th and less than a yard now. Oh, no, they're going to say 1st down. It was an awfully good mark right there. 1st and 10.
1st down for the Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies have it at their own 46-yard line. Grizzlies in the huddle now, and they are going to get to the line of scrimmage. Tigers come up there with that 3-4. Lone setback, double wing look with a split out on the far side. Rumza is going to hand it off this time. Boy, I tell you what, nothing there. Nowhere to hide, nowhere to run. And a nice backfield tackle that time by James Fulkerson. One of the outside linebackers came on a blitz and made the tackle there, bringing up 2nd down and 12 for the Grizzlies. They've got the ball now at their, between their 44 and 45-yard line. Rumza gets to the sideline, brings the play in from the sideline. Long huddle. Now they're going to get to the line of scrimmage. Tigers this time go with what looks like a 4-man front, but it's going to be the 3-man with the 2, I don't know what you call them. Pass out there on the right side, going to be way out of the reach that time. Trying to find Trip Galkowski out there in the flat, and it's going to be incomplete. So again, coach's gray hair moment is 3rd down and long. Again, the ball at about the 45-yard line of the Grizzlies, and they're trying to put a drive together here and try to answer. It's 22-0. And the Tigers are on top. 2:37 left here in the first period. And now they're in trouble of maybe getting a delay of game. They're going to call a timeout. Timeout on the field. Your Vision Care Associate scoreboard reads Tigers 22, Grizzlies nothing. Let's take 60 seconds. Come right back. This is Star 99.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
It's because my owner takes me to the Oahe Car Wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe Car Wash. He won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card or put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our number one priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Alan Lawrence and Dr. Donald Lusick, General Surgeons, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, Internal Medicine, and for family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back from the break. It's a long 3rd down situation for the Grizzlies as it's 3rd down and a long 11. Shotgun now, and Rumza is running away from pressure. He is going to have the ball stripped. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Tigers. Great job. Talon Carmody with the fumble recovery, but it was Kobe Johnson Goodshield who stripped the ball away from behind, and the Tigers will take over again with great field position. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from the Grizzlies' 39-yard line with 2:27 left here in the first quarter. Tigers get to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. There is no waiting around. Here's Jackson Eisman. Eisman gives it off, straight ahead running right up the gut, and the big fullback that time makes a big carry. That is Aiden Schonard, 6'1", 211, and a senior. Picks up 6 yards. And it is 2nd down. We're going to say a long 4 coming up. Eye package in the backfield once again. Slot out there on the far side. Here's going to be the counter, and the handoff goes this time. Oh, what a nice cutback. And that's Simon Freed making the cutback that time and getting the 1st down. That is what you call quick feet right there. So move the chains, boys. The ball is on the 25-yard line of the Grizzlies. Tigers right up there again. And this time, Eisman's going to roll out. He has a receiver. It's hit by Schonard. Schonard dances up the sideline, and he's in there. But there is flags on the play. It's laundry day here in Waubay. It's thrown in the backfield. It's either a hold or an illegal block. Oh, my gosh. One of the linemen said, hey, I want the ball.
A flag in the play.
And it's an eligible receiver downfield.
Receiver downfield.
Great play, but it's negated by the penalties.
Replay 1st down.
So they'll replay first down. It'll be 1st and 15 this time as they put the ball right in front of the 30-yard line. Eye package in the backfield this time, split and slot out there on the far side. Eisman rolls out right. He looks downfield. He's got a man, and it is touchdown Tigers.
And their Eisman to Eisman connection. For
35 yards, Jackson to Holden. And that puts another score on the board, 28-0. Now, Tigers on top as they get set for the 2-point conversion. They get to the line of scrimmage. They got the eye package in the backfield. And again, they're going to give it off to Schonart. Schonart rambles ahead, puts it his nose in the end zone. It's now 30-0. Tigers on top. 1:33 left here in the first quarter. Let's take 30 seconds. We're going to have us another kickoff right here. This is Star 99.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Coming out of the break, it's 1:33 left here in the first quarter. 30-0 our score. Tigers on top. And before we go any further, I have to acknowledge the two young ladies that made the trip over here to Waubay tonight to help out the team. And so Caitlin Perman's up here right next to me. She's going to put the headphones. No, she's not going to put the headphones on. Okay, but she's up here doing the film. And Phoebe Smaltz is down there on the sideline and bringing water and refreshments to the team. It's good to see when two young ladies will volunteer their night for Mobridge-Pollock football. Sandquist has it teed up again from the 40, and here's the kick, high end over ender, and it's headed towards the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll bring the ball out to the 35-yard line where the Grizzlies, I need some water up here. Grizzlies will have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. 1:29 left in the first quarter, 30-0 our score. Mobridge-Pollock on top right now. Again, the Grizzlies will bring it out to the 35. They'll have 1st and 10, and that means Rumza is going to bring this offensive unit out there. They're going to try to put a drive together right now. The 35.5-yard line. Oh, the ball went out at the 36. If it went out at the 10, they'd bring it out to the 35. But since it went out so short, they'll bring it out to the 36. I totally understand this game. I've only been around high school football for 35 years. You'd think by now I'd know something. Double wing out there right now. Lone setback in the backfield. Here's the snap. Rumza hands it off. And, boy, I tell you what, that Tiger defense is all over the place. And there is a fumble on the play. Who's got the ball?
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies will get it back, and it's going to be about a 4-yard loss. 2nd down and 14 coming up the ball inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line, their own 34. And 1:06 left here in the first quarter. 30-0 our score right now. Tigers on top. Grizzlies get the play from the sideline. Dylan Rumza is going to bring it up there to the line of scrimmage. This time they're going to spread it out, naked backfield. They're going to go quads. Nope, they're going to go trips over here on the near side, and then they're going to go a duet of receivers over there on the far side. Out of the gun, Rumza, he wants to call his own number, turns the corner. He's got good running lane, and he's brought down. That's a nice little gain. That's about 6 yards as they're going to move it across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. 3rd down and 6 coming up.
James Fulkerson, nice game.
And now the defensive unit for Mobridge-Pollock comes out on the field. They got their 3-man front on a 3rd down and 7 coming up for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies going to spread it out again. Trips far. Over here is going to be the duet. Actually double wing and out of the gun. This is almost like a pistol look but a timeout called. Nope, that's it. After quarter number 1 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, our score, Mobridge-Pollock 30 and Dakota Hill 0. We'll be back in 1 minute with the second quarter right here on Star 99.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tiger supporter.
It's football season.
It is, but it's also fall fishing season.
That's right. The fish are biting and it's pretty exciting.
Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right?
If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice.
And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast
and wishes the Mobridge-Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Welcome back. It's the second quarter just starting, and right now Tigers lead 30-0 as the Grizzlies have the ball. It's going to be 3rd down and 6 coming up, the ball on top of their own 40-yard line. Naked backfield. Rumza wants to pass. Now he's going to call his own number. He's going to throw one out there, and it's going to be incomplete. A lot of the Tigers thought that time that may have been a fumble, but no, it was a forward pass, incomplete. Everybody was trying to get on top of that one. You know what happens sometimes in practice, you do fumble drills, and then all of a sudden you got a bunch of raving lunatic dogs wanting to get over any ball that hits the ground, and that's probably what happened there. Holden Eisman back deep to receive the punt as the Grizzlies are going to punt it away. This one, good snap. And the ball is going to be blocked and picked up, and it's still loose. But now, oh, wait a minute, there's a flag coming in from behind.
Ball is blocked by number 45, Cole Wellner.
Cole Wellner got in there to put a paw up there and on the football and knock that one down. Trying to find a number out there for the guy who recovered it. I want to say Mark Sandquist was the guy that was jumped on it after it hit the ground a couple of times and rolled around. But then the flag came in from the backside. Long conversation. What's your favorite toppings on pizza after the game? That's what they're talking about, I swear. Well, I like pepperoni. A little sausage once in a while. 11:47 until halftime. 30-0 our score. Tigers on top. And a long conversation out on the middle of the field right now after a flag was thrown after the block. And it's going to be against the Tigers. Illegal use of the hands? Hands to the face? I don't know what that is. Block in the back. It's going against the Tigers, and what happened is there was a block in the back after the Tigers recovered the ball. So I kind of understand that. But they're not, what? I don't understand it now. Okay, well, I'm lost. Dylan Rumsa comes back out there with his offensive unit. Tiger defense stays out there. And it's 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies at the Tiger 46-yard line. So for the first time tonight, the Grizzlies are operating inside the Tiger side of the field. Handoff straight ahead and a pickup of a couple, maybe 3. It'll be a 2nd down and 7. James Fulkerson came up to make the tackle for the Tigers. I think the handoff that time went to Jackson Doctor, and he just found a hole right up the old dive, right up the middle.
Nice run by Gaikowski.
2nd down and 7-6, we'll call it. Here's the double wing again. Now the handoff and a lot of missed tackles this time.
Another run by Gaikowski for a nice gain.
Talon Carmody had to come in and wrap up a couple of shoestrings to make the tackle, and that moves it down to third down and manageable.
3rd and 1 for the Grizzlies.
3rd and 1. And again, another long huddle for the Grizzlies as they get the play from the sideline. Now bring it to the line of scrimmage. They have the double wing, and the handoff this time is going to go through the left side.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be a first down. Trip Galkowski got the handoff, made himself available for a first down. And so they'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10, and the Grizzlies have it at the Tiger 32-yard line, just outside the doorstep. It's going to be the double wing once again. Lone step back in the backfield, and flag on the play. Somebody jumped. Offsides or false start against the Grizzlies. So they get their first down of the ball game, and they get in trouble with a penalty. And an injured player at that is Trip Galkowski, is Gimpy coming off the field.
False start for the Grizzlies will be 1st and 15.
First down and 15. It's a perpetual clock at 10:28 left here until halftime. It's the double wing with the lone setback in the backfield. Handoff this time goes to the lone setback, and Dylan Rumsa is actually running the ball. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Actually, they're going to mark this about a yard shy. 2nd down and 11 coming up. Quarterback now is Carson Juergens, a freshman. Juergens is listed as a wideout, but he's playing quarterback right now, as they put Dylan Rumsa in as a lone setback. This time they're going to go trips over here on the near side, and a timeout call. A little confusion in the backfield, and Coach McNamara wants to talk it over. 9:44 left here in the first half. 30-0. Tigers on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds right here. This is Star 99.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
Welcome back here. 30-0 our score. 9:44 until halftime. Got to say, Ryan Chemnitz is up here in the press box right behind us, relaying down to the field. He is the bird. That's what we used to call the coach. It sat in the press box. He is the bird. He sees a different angle than from the sideline. And so Ryan is up here directing stuff and actually helping me out a bunch because sometimes I don't see stuff. Anyway, 2nd and 11 coming up. Grizzlies at the line of scrimmage, and the ball is loose. It's on the ground, but jumping on it is Juergens. Just a muffed handoff that time. The ball squirted out, and Juergens jumped on it immediately, but a loss of 2 on the play. Now 3rd down and 15 coming up.
14.
Again, it's one of those situations where you don't want a long 3rd down. And you can ask any coach in the country, would you rather have 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 13? And I guarantee you, every single time, they're going to say 3rd and 3. Dylan Rumsa this time gets the play from the sideline. He's going to be in the shotgun, And there is going to be so much movement up front that Labor Day came early this year. So that is a real shot in the foot. After the drive was a pretty successful one, they got their first down. They were moving the ball into Tiger territory just outside the doorstep, and then penalties have just almost destroyed this, as this is third down in a couple of time zones. Out behind the 40 to about the 41 of the Tigers. And it's a double wing, and it's going to be Juergens in under center. Now they're going to hand it off. And poor Rumza, he has nothing but white jerseys in front of him. It was a gang tackle right there, and a loss of 1 on the play. So fourth down coming up, and we're going to say, 17, 18 yards as they move the ball just about to the 43-yard line. And the punt formation is back. For the Grizzlies to receive this time is going to be Holden Eisman. See, here comes a snap. It's right into the hands. It's up, and Eisman's going to camp out. Now he's going to let it go. Boy, it takes a big Grizzly bounce, and it's going to be all the way down to about the 5-yard line. So the Tigers got to go 95 yards in order to get a score on the board with 8:05 left here in the first half. Second quarter action from Waubay on an overcast, cloudy night. But I tell you what, it's just cool enough for football weather.
Nice punt by Rich Dolan down by
Eye package in the backfield for the Tigers as they get out to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Split slot over here on the near side. And this is going to be a big run for Simon Freed. He's going to take it to the barn. He might go 95 yards for the touchdown. And he does. Looking back, no flags, nothing trailing, and the Tigers are on the board within one play of going 95 yards, 36-0, Tigers on top. So the two-point conversion coming up for Mobridge-Pollock. And once again, they do not waste any time. They're at the line of scrimmage right now. Eye package in the backfield. Holden Eisman's going to split out to the left side, and it's Shane Henderson over there on the right side. Jackson Eisman under the gun. He's going to roll out right. He looks in there. He's going to throw it. It's going to be too tall. Intended for Aiden Schoenhardt. But with that score, it's now 36-0, and it's Mobridge-Pollock on top. 7:50 left here in the first half. We are going to take another 30-second timeout, have a kick. You're listening to high school football right here on Star 99.
WRT wants your photos. It's time for the annual WRT Photo Calendar Contest. Send up to 12 of your favorite local photos to photo@westriv.com. It's for WRT members only, with the chance at awesome bragging rights and cool prizes too. Go to westriv.com for more details. WRT is proud to offer the area's fastest broadband internet speeds, with up to an incredible 10 gig download and upload now available. 10 times faster than ever before. Get fast. Get WRT.
36-0 our score coming out of the timeout. 7:50 left here in the first half. And the Tigers are going to boot it away once again. And once again, it's Sandquist. Back deep is going to be the two Lincolns, Lincoln Congi and Lincoln Niles.
Number 40, Lincoln Congi, and number 44, Lincoln Niles.
Referees are ready. Now the Tigers will start running around like Keystone Cops, and here comes Sandquist. Puts a boot on the ball, end over end are going to be picked up, and a little bit of a fake handoff that time. Right up the middle, that's Congi, and he is brought down. It is a short gain, but the Tigers have pretty good field position as they're going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Actually, did I just say the Tigers? The Grizzlies have a pretty good field position. 1st and 10 from their 32, 7:43 left here in the first half. 36-0 our score. Tigers on top. Grizzlies in the huddle right now. Tigers bring that 3-4 out, and here they come. Back out there at quarterback is Carson Juergens. He is going to be with the wing formation. And now motion in the backfield. Handoff this time, and I tell you what, good fight, but not much there. Dylan Rumza trying to get through the 5-hole.
Hand off to Rumsa for about a 2-yard gain.
So about a yard and a half, we'll say it's going to be second down, a long 8, short 9, coming up for the Grizzlies. Second down and long. Again, Carson Juergens playing quarterback right now. Dylan Rumza started the game, but they've had a few injuries here in this first half, and now it's going to be Juergens. Steps in under center, double wing set. Lone set back in the backfield, and again, they're going to hand it off, and oh my, that's a hit right there.
Run by 14, Dylan Rumsa.
Dylan Rumza is hit. He gets a little forward progress, but man, did he pay for that. That was a huge hit that time by Cole Wellner. Wellner came in like a Mack truck. Right now, they're trying to find a license plate number. So third down and 6. Ball right on top of the 35-yard line, their own 35. Lone set back, double wing set out there, motion in the backfield. Now the pitch out, it's going to be the sweep, and Rumsa trying to catch the corner. He's not going to make it.
Run by 14, Dylan Rumsa, tackled by number 72, Sebastian Oster.
Sebastian Oster up there to make the play. I thought it was Tony Woolman, but it is Sebastian Oster out there. Well, I tell you what, he's a mountain of a man, 6'3", 195, Oster. So fourth down right now, and we're going to say 8. Again, the punter is out there ready to put a boot on the ball, and it's Holden Eisman lined up about the 41. High snap again, but they're going to get the boot off, and it's going to hit the turf at the 35, and Eisman's going to watch it roll all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Down to the 20-yard line. Number 44, Lincoln
so
Miles.
Here comes that fast offense. They're going to go right from the sideline to the line of scrimmage. 36-0. Last play from the line of scrimmage, 95 yards and a touchdown by Simon Freed. Put the chains right on top of the 20. First and 10. I formation in the backfield. Split and slot over there on the far side. Here's Jackson. He looks over the defense, now slides in under. Quick pass, and that is going to be Holden Eisman. Holden is hit behind the line of scrimmage, gets out of a tackle, goes down the sideline. He was dead to rights in the backfield, and Holden is going to, I think, have a first down. No, it's going to be short. He was pushed out of bounds after an 8-yard gain. We'll say second and a long one, short 2. How about that? 5:24 and 36-0 our score. Tigers on top. Jackson is going to hold this one himself. He turns the corner, gets the 25, now, actually 35 out, and pushed out of bounds about the 45-yard line.
Run by number 7, Eisman.
So Eisman
Out of bounds by Brooks Dolan.
Picks up 10 yards, 11 yards the old-fashioned way. He earned it.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Eye package in the backfield, slot over here on the near side. Eisman again. This time hands it off, rumbling, that big fullback, and that's Schonard. Schonard is going to get about an 8-yard gain. And, man, I tell you what, he put a hurting on the guy trying to tackle him at the line of scrimmage and just powered his way out there for 8. Again, the I formation. Play action this time. Jackson Eisman is going to run out of pressure. And he's going to run out of a tackle, too. Turns it upfield, and he's got to cross the 40 into about the 39-yard line. First down, move the chains. And no slowing down. Back to the line of scrimmage. Freed dots the I. Schonard up in front of him, and Jackson Eisman crawls in under center. Motion now in the backfield. Jackson looking over the defense, takes a snap, pitch out on the sweep this time is Freed. Great acceleration after the first miss, and he's going to pick up about 6, depending on the mark, I think.
Tackled by number 65, Thuringer. Tiger.
Nope, 5-yard pickup. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds after 5. And it's 2nd down and 5 coming up. And here we go again, right up there to the line of scrimmage. High package in the backfield. This time, play action. And they're going to go out there with a little screen. And it's Freed with blockers in front of him. And he is going to get the first down. But I tell you what, there was a couple of missed blocks that time. And Freed had an open field if one block is made to the end zone.
At the Grizzlies 25.
25-yard line, and the Tigers are just out the doorstep. Here's Eisman again. Now give it off, and Freed dances out of one tackle, but is hit right about the line of scrimmage. Not much of a pickup that time.
Short game for the Tigers.
About a half a yard, 2nd down, long 9 coming up. Tigers get back to the line of scrimmage right away. Jackson Eisman looks over the defense, now takes a snap. Going to go play action, rolls out right. He's got Schonard in. Schonard tried to pick that one up off his hip and just couldn't make the catch. So 3rd down and 9 coming up for the Tigers. Somebody's car horn is going off. They're really excited about this Tiger drive right now. I formation in the backfield. Straight drop back, 3 steps, and Shane Henderson has a catch. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
From Eisman to Henderson for a touchdown.
Shane Henderson, the 6'4" sophomore, brings that one in, and he is into the barn dancing. And right away, the Tigers don't waste any time. They're going to get that 2-point conversion set up and ready to go. Holden Eisman's going to spread out to the right side. Eye package in the backfield. They're going to give it to Schonard. He'll put his nose down right in there, and it's in for the 2-point conversion. And just like that, with 3:18 left here in the first half, Tigers lead 44-0. We're going to be back in 30 seconds. We'll have another kick right here. This is Star 99.
You get out a bucket of water, drag the hose across the yard, and now you're ready to wash your car. And then when you're done, you have to put it all away. That sounds like a lot of work when all you have to do is take your car to a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge. Whether you want to do it yourself in one of our self-service bays or drive through one of our new automatic bays, it's definitely easier than doing it on your lawn. We even have vacuums too. Take the hassle out of washing your car at a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge.
Welcome back here. 3:18 left until halftime. Tigers are putting a lot of points on the board tonight. 44-0 our score right now, and we're getting ready for another kickoff. It's Mark Sandquist who is going to kick it back deep, and I think it's the Lincolns again back there to receive. Lincoln Congi and Lincoln Niles.
Lincoln Niles, number 40.
So all we're waiting for now is a whistle from the referee, and we will get things going. A lot of Keystone Cop right before the kick. Sandquist approaches, gets a boot on the ball. It's going to be a short, high end-over-ender. Picked up at about the 35, and the ball's loose, and I think the Tigers are on it. That is Carter Hens who jumps on the ball.
Fumbled recovered by number 56.
Up there to make it happen was Bryce Vogley. He made the hit that stripped the ball away, and then Carter Hens jumps right on top of it. So the Tigers right now have the ball at 1st and 10 from the Grizzly 34-yard line. And there's going to be a bunch of substitutions coming in from the Tigers sideline. So I got to get another sheet out here. Did they call timeout, or are they just trying to get everything going? Nope, no timeout, I don't think. Look at the back judge, and he is Very close to a delay of game penalty. Carmody comes in under center. Now eye package in the backfield, and they're going to give it off this time around the corner and still on his feet. This is a big run by Cole Wellner, and Wellner, I believe, has just put it in the end zone. Nope, he's short by about a yard, it looks like to me.
Cole Wellner for the Tigers.
So first and goal, I don't know where they're marking this. What, down to the 2-yard line? First and goal from the 2. And for the first time tonight, we're seeing a little bit of a huddle. Not much of one. Taylor Carmody is going to come out from the sideline and is going to get the boys going at the line of scrimmage. Carmody is going to come in under center. Lone setback in the backfield, not the eye right now. Talon is looking at the back judge, waiting for him to start waving his hand, trying to take some time off the clock here with 2 minutes left. And what do they call a timeout? It is a timeout by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. And we'll take this timeout. We'll take 30 seconds, but first we're going to identify station.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, Star 99, KOLY-FM, Mobridge. Arrive alive. Don't text and drive.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant. And if you need medical care, then trust our team. Physician assistants Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, Todd Selfrank, and Annette Hollenbeck. And don't forget about Dory Voidy, our nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back here. Well, here's the situation. The Tigers are standing on the doorstep right now. First and goal from about the 2. And it's Talon Carmody coming in under center. He's got the eye package behind him, and he'll step in. Bark out some signals and get ready for the play. And this time the pitch out is going to go to the right side, and this will be a touchdown. Joseph Dudenhofer in for 6.
Touchdown is number 27, Joseph Dudenhofer.
And so the Tigers have now got the South Dakota High School Activities Association mercy rule with 50 points in the first half. Now, are they going to go to the line of scrimmage and do a 2-point conversion here? It looks like they're going to try to kick one. I'm not sure. They got all kinds of people in the backfield. Somebody forgot a tee. Well, kick it off the grass. That's what they used to do in, early BC times. Who's holding? I think it's Holden. Ball down and back up again. Was it good? Yep. Oh, Lord, there's a PAT. How many years has it been since we've seen a good old PAT? Ryan Kemnitz used to be a kicker for the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers when it was just Mobridge Tigers. And, that kind of thing right there, you'd have to back him up to about the opposing team's 40 to make that field goal good. That's how good he was. Anyway, we've got a kickoff coming up. 2:11 left until halftime, 51-0 our score right now. And it's Tigers on top. This is Star 99.
You guys ready for the game? All right. Well, management told me they weren't paying me for pep talk, so I'm going to stop now.
You know that place between saving money and sacrificing quality?
We are so there.
What's the point of saving money if you get lousy results, especially when it comes to car insurance? State Farm can give you the right amount of coverage, plus with discounts up to 40%. You'll like how much you can save. State Farm is there.
See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge or call 845-3603.
Discounts may vary 5 to 40% state to state. Yeah!
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
Hey, welcome back here after the kickoff. Tell you what, Dudenhofer comes up and makes a tackle, and that's the kind of thing you dream about on kickoff is lifting the other player's feet up off the air and putting him into the turf. Boy, Dudenhofer made a big hit. But the Grizzlies have it 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Motion in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and through the right side, not much there.
Handoff to number 14, Dylan Rumsa.
Dylan Rumsa, who started the game at QB1, is now playing RB1. Mobridge-Pollock coaching staff is leaving the press box. I don't know what to say about that. I'm kind of getting lonely already. 2nd down and 11 coming up as the Grizzlies are in the huddle now. A lot of substitutions out on the field right now for the Tigers as they're trying to rotate everybody in, get everybody in the game.
2nd and 12 for the Grizzlies.
Here's Juergens under center now, gives it off, and it's straight up the gut. This is going to be Rumsa, and Rumsa gets stood up, and then gang tackling there for the Tigers. 109 left here, and I should say maybe in the ball game. South Dakota High School Activities Association mercy rule says 50 points in the first half, and that's the game. So we might be facing that unless the Grizzlies get on the board in this next 51 seconds. They're subbing a lot of people in and out as Juergens finally gets to the huddle. He has been playing quarterback, and it has been Rumsa who is being playing in the backfield as the tailback. Now Rumsa is going to take the snap at shotgun. And very close to a delay game. Rumsa gets the ball off, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Tigers are going to end this one early. And the interception made by James Fulkerson, the 6'1", 175-pound senior. And all the Tigers need to do now is put a knee down, and this game is over. 23 seconds left here. Timeout called by the Grizzly bench, and this will give us a chance to thank some more of our sponsors. With that said, let's take 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and we're back. You're listening to High School Football, Star 99.
It's football season.
It is, but it's also fall fishing season.
That's right. The fish are biting and it's pretty exciting.
Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right?
If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice.
And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast.
And wishes the Mobridge-Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Well, we're still in timeout as the Grizzlies make their way out onto the field with their defense. The Tiger offense still getting some advice from the coaching staff as they're going to go all the way across and get to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. It's Talon Carmody playing quarterback right now, and all he has to do is take a knee here. Actually, Mark Sandquist is going to take the snap and then take the knee. And that should do it. 20 seconds and 17 seconds. Vision Care Associates' final score is going to be 51-0. Mobridge-Pollock moves to 2-0 on the season as we get ready for the long drive next Saturday down in Wagner. With that, again, your Vision Care Associates scoreboard reads Mobridge-Pollock 51, Dakota Hills nothing. Let's take a quick 2-minute break. We will come back. We will wrap things up, including your player of the game when we return right here, Star 99.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McClellan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
WRT wants your photos. It's time for the annual WRT Photo Calendar Contest. Send up to 12 of your favorite local photos to photo@westriv.com. It's for WRT members only, with the chance at awesome bragging rights and cool prizes too. Go to westriv.com for more details. WRT is proud to offer the area's fastest broadband internet speeds, with up to an incredible 10 gig download and upload now available. 10 times faster than ever before. Get fast. Get WRT.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Waubay Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash, or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Waubay Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our number one priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Alan Lawrence and Dr. Donald Lusick, General Surgeons, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, Internal Medicine, and for family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Well, it's a final, and on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, the Tigers win it tonight, go 2-0 with a final at the halftime. South Dakota High School Activities Association Mercy Rule, it's 51-0. And so with that, I want to go ahead and go through the scoring. Thank you, Steve Beatty, for taking me not only in the filming school, but also in how to keep score school. 10:28 in the first, it was Jackson Eisman on a 1-yard keeper. PAT was not good. And then with 8:23 in the first, Eisman had a 19-yard run, touchdown. Simon Freed, 2-point conversion, good 14-0 after that. And then with 5:07 left in the first quarter, Jackson Eisman to Holden Eisman. 17-yard touchdown pass, and the 2-point conversion was good. 22-0 at that point. 1:53 left in the first, and it was Jackson Eisman on a 30-yard touchdown pass to Holden Eisman, and the 2-point conversion was good. 30-0 at that point. Then we go to the second quarter with 7:50 left until halftime. It was Simon Freed scampering 95 yards, and the PAT was good, 30-0 at that point. And then with 3:18 left until halftime, it was Jackson Eisman on a 25-yard pass to Holden Eisman. Another Eisman connection. 36-0 at that point. And then the final score with about 2 minutes left in the first half. It was a 2-yard touchdown run. Dudenhofer from Carmody on the handoff, and the 2-point, the PAT was good, and that made it 51-0, our final score. We have to pick a player of the game, brought to you by Merkel's Foods, and we are going to do that right after we hear this message from Merkel's Foods.
Hi, this is Brian.
And this is Danny.
And we're part of the team at Merkel's Foods.
We're proud to sponsor the Star 99 Player of the Game.
If you like hosting people for the game, the holidays, and your family gatherings,
we make shopping easy and affordable.
We will fill your cart with fresh produce, tender cuts of meat, ice cream treats, and everything in between.
Our star player is our deli. Order party platters, grab a quick lunch,
take home dinner for the family, and shop our fresh baked breads at Merkel's Foods in Mobridge.
All right, well, I tell you what, an exciting game. There was a lot of people to choose from, but Holden Eisman at the wideout made some great plays tonight. Holden, congratulations. You are the Merkel's Foods Player of the Game. We also want to say thank you to our scoreboard all night long. Vision Care Associates, final again, 51-0. The video tonight brought to you by Key Insurance, Sitting Bull College, and Riverside Home Furnishings. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to keep your eyes on the road, not on your phone. And also our in-game sponsors tonight brought to you by McClellan Swanson Dental. West River Telecommunications, Owyhee Car Wash, Bridge City Marina, Heartland Waste, also State Farm Insurance Agent Doug Heil, the Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics. Kickoff tonight was brought to you by MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities in the community to serve. There wasn't a lot of timeouts tonight. Maybe 2, but they were brought to you by Premier Equipment. Visit one of your local Premier dealerships for all your implement needs. And, of course, the Law on the Field was brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. The keys to success tonight brought to you by Jensen Rock and Sand. And tonight's starting lineup was brought to you by Gas and Goodies. I guess with that in mind, Saturday we'll be down in Wagner. It's a 2 o'clock kickoff. Count on us here on Star 99 around 1:30. And as of right now, we're not sure who's going to be broadcasting that game. It might be me. It might be somebody from down in the Wagner area. Trust me, we're going to get it done, though. Hey, with that in mind, my cohort tonight, the guy that saved my life, carrying a lot of equipment up and downstairs for me, Steve Dady, and, of course, back at the studio, your friend and mine, Mary Schreier. For all people concerned with Star 99 Sports, I'm Andy Shue. Good night.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group.